All right, I'm here with Deep Creek head football coach Andre Twine, one of his special guests and assistant coach who will introduce in a second. 20-7 win for the Hornets tonight over Cox as they'll be playing for their first regional championship in 20 years. Purple Thunder's back, coach. First time about your special guest, because I guess he's the unsung hero of tonight's win.
Unsung hero, D-line, O-line coach. We controlled the line of scrimmage tonight. All shout out to Coach Phil, Coach Howard, locker room defensive coordinator. We controlled the front line tonight, offense and defense. So shout out to Coach Phil, because he's the architect of what we're doing here.
Well, let's get your last name, Coach.
All right, Coach Phillips.
Phillips, okay. Yeah. Oh, Ricardo, yeah, okay. Tell me real quick before I get to Coach Twine about the key against this Cox attack, triple option. You know what the different things they do. You guys stayed disciplined for much of the night. They got going in the second half, controlling the clock, but you guys were able to hold tough on some fourth downs.
Yeah, basically, like you said, it was just basically just being disciplined, holding up on the line of scrimmage, you know, not getting upfield, you know, just reading our keys, just being a disciplined football team.
And Coach, early on, your offense, first drive of the game, you scored. How big was that to set the tone, and what Tony Barnes did tonight at quarterback? Running the ball, 39-yard electric zigzag in the fourth quarter there. Also throwing it, I thought he had his poise and his composure tonight.
Yeah, he played well. You know, Tony's been stepping up all throughout the year and stepping up for us at that point. We felt Tony was very composed and did their jobs out there, but I'm so proud of him. And off of the offensive coach, X calling a great game plan. We're going downhill. I felt like they couldn't stop the run all night. We just had to pretty much keep on pushing through, and that's what we did.
It looked like early in warm-ups, and you guys might have noticed on film, that you were bigger on the front, the offensive line against their defensive line. Was that a comfort thing, A, but also be a concern that maybe you guys would rely on that and relax and kind of let your guard up a little?
Yeah, we knew that coming. They had some guys that were on protocol and everything, but it's a regional semifinal game. They're here for a reason, so we had to come out and play hard. And our kids started dominating the front line, what we did, and I'm so proud of them, what we did at that point.
I'll get to some key guys, but you had some players step up tonight. Archie Hill had about 10 or 11 tackles a pick. And tell me about Jacob DeZern. I hadn't heard of much. We talked about some of the key linemen like Nolan and Barnett coming into the game. This guy balled out tonight.
Jacob DeZern is my hardest working lineman. I mean, this kid stays after practice, works hard, does his craft. He's long snap, he does all offense, defense. He's our lunch pail kid. And as you see tonight, he stepped up too. And he had a little injury before with his ankle, but he came back out there, and you see he made a big impact tonight.
We spoke about it in pregame to how much their quarterback, Dominic Wilson, who was filling in for an injured guy and Dylan Halls going to JMU, how electric he was on the run. What was kind of the key in bottling him up, knowing that he could break one to the house?
Oh, we told him 15 is going to be a ball, but we said, Phil, we got to stop 15. We stopped 15, we can neutralize their offense, and we did that to a high degree, and I'm proud of kids on that, but we knew 15, JMU commit, we was like, he's a ball player, so we knew we had to stop him tonight.
A couple more for you. Jalen Jones, he finds a way to step up in any phase, whether it's offense, special teams, or tonight, 2 interceptions on defense. He was locked in and took away a side of the field for much of the night.
Jalen Jones, Jay Jones, we call him, man. Kid, he's a special talent, man. Women got still with him, but he's starting to raise his game up every game. We're starting to see that maturation process with him, so we're good with them.
A lot of teams that lose by a lopsided margin to Oscar Smith, granted we know how dominant they are in Class 6, could easily say, all right, this lingers. But you guys didn't let it. How did you guys respond from that defeat?
I mean, we looked at our mistakes and look, we had some things we were working on. And I mean, Smith is a very dominant football team across the board, so they're beating everybody like that right now. So we knew we had our shot here. We got we said get to the Final Four. Now we're here. Now we're in a regional final, and we're fortunate to be here. I mean, I tell you right now, Coach Phil was in college when he first did. Coach Howard, he's right behind. Coach Howard was a freshman in high school. I was a sophomore in high school, so I'm just proud. Come on, George, come on, you're getting this too.
That's right.
I'm proud of these guys, man. These guys
here. One of the best D coordinators out
there.
Yeah,
all day long, man.
No doubt.
Stepping up, yes, sir.
Hey, well, Coach Howard, Coach Phillips have been instrumental to your success and this growth with this program. Lastly, Coach, you got Maury coming up. I know they're the number 4 seed, but they're the defending state champs. They beat you guys 41-7 in 2019. What's it going to take to beat them? Because guess what? The game's on your home field, so you're going to have a lot of fans, though it's going to be limited with the capacity guidelines, cheering for you guys to get it done and get to the States for the first time in 20 years.
What we got to do, number one, we got to limit our turnovers. We can't make mistakes. And our kids do a great job of doing that. We had a good game plan going in practice. Let's be playing fast, play physical, offense and defense. They have a great team. They have they go Granger and Dunlap. Those guys can play. We know they're regional champions. They'll come out here and they play their best. We're going to play our best too. It's part 2. We got a rematch here, so we're fortunate to be hosting a regional playoff game final for the first time in Deep Creek history. It's been a long time like that. So we're excited. We're ready to go. We're going to prepare. We're going to enjoy the moment tonight. Watch film on Sunday. Monday, we'll get it going.
Should be a fun with the Hornets and Commodores. Playoff football in April. Thank you so much. Congrats, and we'll see you then.
Appreciate that.